what I'm about to show you is how I packed for this trip to Seattle, although I'm gonna be doing a lot more traveling after this. I think I'm gonna go to Spokane, Washington after this, and then maybe Salt Lake City and maybe Denver. And I was just in New Orleans before this, and then Costa Rica before that. So, you know, I've been in warmer weather. It does get cold occasionally in New Orleans, but I knew it was gonna be really cold here. I brought one bag. I'm trying to do one bag travel to save a lot of space and just the hassle of needing to carry a bunch of different items while you're traveling around. So this is the bag that I have. This is called the Air Travel Pack 2. It's actually really cool because my buddy and I, we are into bags. And you know, I never thought I'd say that, that I'd be into bags, but I'm into bags now. I'm talking to my mom about, you know, searching online for these different bags and, you know, all these different bags I'm looking at. And then I came across this one bag that was really nice. And I was thinking about it, but it was expensive. And I was like talking about it for a while. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom. You probably don't care about this bag stuff. And she's like, oh yeah, no, you really have to think about the pockets. And then she started like talking about all this different stuff. And I was just like, whoa, she knows so much about bags. And she's like, yeah, I've been having a bag on my arm my entire life. And I was like, oh, duh. She helped me in my choice to purchase a bag. And I should say I didn't purchase this one. So I purchased the packed bag. That's P-A-K-T, the packed bag. That bag was awesome. That was for my first few trips. And then my buddy, who's all into bags, we ended up trading bags. So this is the bag he had. This is 3 liters bigger than the bag I had before. And I'm actually, you know, very happy about this bag. This like can essentially deal with more mistakes. You can bring extra stuff. The other one you really had to limit down. So I'm glad I started with that bag and figured out that I wanted more space, and now I actually do have some more space. Also, it's, you know, I thought it was good for winter clothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I packed in this bag. So water bottle. This is a water bottle that I got in Costa Rica because the only thing that I've like actually lost so far was the water bottle that I brought. I don't know where I lost it. Maybe it was the gym I was going to, or maybe I just put it down when I was like, you know, drinking it and hanging out with people. But went to the store, got like a cheap water bottle for $8. Just one pair of shoes that I brought here. And these are the Gravity Defy. They're just really good to be able to walk a ton because I'm flat-footed and, you know, don't really care for walking a ton. And these are the best shoes I've literally ever had in my entire life. So thank you, Gravity Defy. I think my camera's sliding again. Yeah, it is. Now let's go through the bag that I brought. First thing I'll say that I have in this like pocket up here, and I won't just like go through all the pockets of the bag to tell you about the bag itself. There's other videos for that. But brought some gloves. These are called Hitman gloves because every assassin wears black gloves, and that's the look I'm going for. To show you the big compartment about how I actually packed, I got my rain jacket here. A lot of stuff I have is like free stuff, and this is from Denver. It says Denver Startup Week right here, but I was an organizer for Denver Startup Week for 3 years. I just gave up my seat, but that's free. And I'm actually going to show you how this opens up. Clip these, and this bag is like a big, I think they call it like a clamshell, where you can just lay it down and completely open it up. Another thing from Denver Startup Week was this like topo bag. So this is my day bag. I couldn't fit this in the last backpack I had, but I can fit it in this one, which is really cool. Which means I come into this place, like in a hostel, I put my bag down, which had all this stuff in it, and then I just fill this with whatever I need and then go for the day. If it's like an extra pair of clothes, if it's my laptop, you know, whatever it is, this day bag should make things a lot easier for just getting around. Then I started using packing cubes. I think I packed more than probably I needed, but because I had the extra space, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it, and then when I don't need stuff, I'll just get rid of it. So I'll actually show you what I brought. 4 pairs of socks. I actually just, you know, I'm getting rid of all my stuff. So literally this is like most of what I have in my life. A pair of dirty socks, and then the ones I'm wearing. So 4 or 5 6 pairs of socks. That's probably, yeah, there's definitely more socks than I need. So I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these at some point. And then there's a lot of videos where people talk about a pop of color, and I really have like, you know, this black and gray pants. So my pop of color is going to be my underwear. I really do like these. These are like the Me Undies. I don't know, like you find a pair of underwear, you find a piece of clothing that you like, and you just stick to it. And a lot of guys have holes in their underwear because it's the same underwear that they wore since they were 16. Because when you find something that works, you just stay with it. And then you know that they're always gonna like update the underwear, and it's like, come on, Hanes, why did you update the underwear? That was my favorite underwear. And then you're just try to keep the same ones for the next 12 years until they literally rip apart. And hopefully it's you ripping them apart and not when you're trying to meet someone and then they see your holy underwear. 6 pairs of underwear, and then the ones that I'm wearing now. So 7 pairs total. And really that's just gotta get you to doing your laundry at the next place. Or I might do it here before I leave. So this might be too much clothing. Like I probably don't need that much, but you know, it's all my stuff. This is all the socks that I own and all the underwear that I own. So if I really don't find myself needing it, I'll just get rid of it. And then there's a bigger packing cube. And just to let you know about these packing cubes, they're compression. I've found myself to like that, where if you unzip one of the zippers, it'll just give it like a lot more space. And then you zip it up and then it squeezes it down, compresses it. So in here, I have sweatpants. I figured it'd be cold. And you know what? I just like being comfy. I like these. I like the sweatpants. Also, the hoodie that I brought matches these sweatpants, so that's a whole look by itself. I'm totally cool with that. It feels comfy, and this is something where I can go to the gym with or run with in the mornings if it's cold here or something like that. So I'm glad I have these. I got one nice sweater. I've been watching videos, people are talking about layering, and this is like, you know, not the most thin sweater, but it looks nice. Along with that, I brought like one pair of like nice slacks, but they're just super comfy anyway. So if I want to look stylish at all, you get the black sweater, the black slacks, and these black shoes, and it looks hip but stylish. This Lululemon long sleeve shirt, because it's super lightweight and thin. Black v-neck, which black v-necks are like my favorite type of shirt. Obviously this Henley, which has become my like travel shirt. I freaking love this Henley shirt. Whenever I'm going on airplanes or something, I wear this. And then I got an Under Armour, very light shirt, Lululemon light shirt, a tank top, and then I got a merino wool black. This is another black v-neck. But merino wool is cool because you don't have to wash it all the time. It gets rid of smell. It's super cool. Great for warm weather. It sucks in, great for cool weather. This sucks in like hot, humid weather. In Costa Rica, this was terrible. This like kept all of the like humidity in the shirt all the time. It just felt heavy and sticky, like not for humid weather, which I didn't see anything about online. And then a pair of shorts. These shorts can also double as a bathing suit, which means I just need, you know, one pair of shorts to work out in, go for runs, or go swimming in. So that makes everything really simple. You know, going through my stuff, I'm realizing like tank top, maybe not necessarily need. I figured maybe I'll go to a gym or something like that. And then the shirts, I got, you know, I'm realizing I got 3 workout shirts. The Lululemon long sleeve, which also looks good, the Under Armour, and then the Lululemon short sleeve. But the Lululemons look good regardless. You can just hang out in those clothes. This is how I carry my vitamins around in just like a Ziploc bag. Super easy, saves a ton of space. Towel, super thin towel, as you can see, and it's super lightweight. I brought this to gyms when I was going to Planet Fitness, like in different states, because there's different Planet Fitness, and you just go to different ones if you have a higher membership. Higher, 20 bucks is what I'm saying. You can go shower and then wrap this around your waist and you're perfectly fine. This will dry real quick too. That was great to have. I realized that when people are talking about these capsule wardrobes, and what capsule means is like your pants can go with your shirts can go with the pants, like all your stuff goes together. So like you're not gonna have a shirt that like won't go with those pants, or certain pants that are like, no, they won't go with those shirts. Like everything will go together. But what I realized is when you're wearing black, you can kind of see all the dirt on it. So I was looking for this for a while, and I found a little mini one that I can carry around. Manscaped razor. I think these are cool. Like I was in Costa Rica, I wasn't like blade shaving my face, just using this. makes it super easy. I mean, I blade shaved my face this morning. You know, sometimes I like to blade shave my face, and that was the last chance I'm gonna get for a while. Unless I wanna go to a store and buy a cheap razor, but that'll do the trick. I got my deodorant, all my bathroom supplies. I had a Dop kit, but this is just much smaller than the Dop kit I had. I mean, like, Ziplocs are legit. You can fit so much in such a small space. And then I got this Matador bag. So I was actually super pumped about this. It's a dry bag. You can open it up. What you got in here, broski? Got contact solution. Oh, it's wet. I can already tell something. It's all from the airplane, so this feels wet. So I do need to dry this right after this, but the whole point of this is to keep everything in here, all my liquids in here, so it doesn't get in the bag. I've had some bad experiences about liquid getting in the bag already. Not this bag, but the last one I had. So I don't want experiences like that again. Because of that, I've been to switch to a little bit more solids. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell that there's like liquids on here. We can tell that liquid already exploded in here. But I do like having some liquids, right? Like some of the liquids are freaking contact case. I think these things always leak. So I gotta remember, and I had liquid in here, I gotta remember to dump this each time before I put it in this bag. I gotta remember that. But I like using a certain type of face wash. So these are these like Matador bags where I put like liquid in and then you can pop it open. Conditioner and shampoo. I get my cologne in here because I wanna smell good sometimes. I do like having a bar of soap more than liquid soap, so that was really easy. So this Matador bag, it's another dry bag where you can open it up, have your soap in there, and it's supposed to be dry technology where it kind of dries from the inside without getting any of your bag wet. Originally just did a bar of soap in a Ziploc, but this is cooler. So I'm really glad I actually had this because I can tell there's liquid in here, so I need to dry this out. And really, I think the liquid comes from contact solution. So if you're somebody who carries around contact solution, like that's the thing that always leaks. Out of any time I ever have a leakage, that's usually it, except the time with liquor. A bag, and I have sandals. So sandals are awesome in a hostel, like you don't have to like, you know, wear your shoes around and you don't have to be barefoot. And then this bag on my travels before came in handy because when you're doing laundry, you can easily just put it in there and tote that around. As far as other stuff, I will say that the front of the bag, I ended up just throwing stuff in before I left. I was trying to organize it real nice before, but then I just started literally throwing stuff in, like snacks and stuff. So I'm not gonna go through all of this stuff. A couple important pieces I will say is like, I got some like headphones. You definitely need headphones. Those are noise canceling. I got an earpiece. This is super important because when you're like in coffee shops and you're like traveling constantly, there's tons of noise everywhere. And this helps with noise canceling, like tremendously helps with noise canceling. Not the best actual quality that comes through, but like for your voice, but it cancels out all the background sound so that your clients can actually hear what you're saying. Pre-workout, gotta have that early in the morning. Front pocket. I got like this giant external battery. Got a big old wall charger, a key lock. Also brought my mouse. The MX Keys mouse. Oh, love this thing. I was definitely bringing this. There's a back pocket, which I actually brought my laptop, my Remarkable tablet for notes, and then a couple other things, like one, this stand for a laptop, which I could show you all this stuff maybe on another video, and then like, you know, a keyboard. So all my electronics back in the bag. But you don't really need that much, or at least I'm finding I didn't really need that much stuff. So now I have stuff limited down to only the essentials. I mean, you can see I brought a lot of socks and underwear in comparison. It's because sometimes you can rewear stuff. Like I can definitely rewear some of those wool socks that I have. Underwear you can't rewear, and then the shirts sometimes you can rewear if you didn't sweat in a ton or if it didn't stink. I'm probably gonna end up rewearing some of those, and I get, you know, at least a week out of any of the clothes, so I could definitely have less. I need to go dry this stuff. Thanks for checking out this episode of Michael Ostro going through his bag of random travel stuff. I hope this was, I don't know, somewhat fun for you to watch. This is just the life that I'm trying to do at the moment, and you know, trying to be a little bit nomadic while I have that freedom. And my family and some friends keep asking me like what's going on in my travels, so I figured these videos would be cool to do. I'm really into bags and trying to pack minimally, so I thought that would be really fun to go through. If anything, I'll at least have this video for myself later down the road to watch, because the internet never loses anything. Anyway, see ya.